Are we live? Do I have a way of checking? Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay X here, and we are live. Episode 26 of the anime today. God damn. Has it gotten good yet? So I tried to avoid all the spoilers. I know at the end of last episode they teased the Carmen Y stuff. I haven't seen anything of him, which makes me feel like this episode doesn't actually tell us what goes on there. It's called The Invitation. Is it going to be 20 minutes of them talking about the fact that they've been invited to do something and nothing actually happens? We shall see. But how are you today? TMS, thank you for jumping in chat. I appreciate that. Miming things up in here. How are you still racing? You still smashing it at Mario Kart right now? But yeah, we got a couple things to unbox. You can see I got my UX that's arrived so far here. My Hell's Hammers are meant to arrive by tomorrow, as well as my grips, which I'm really looking forward to. I want the grips more than anything, I think. Kimond, how you doing, my dude? How is it going? What is happening in the world of Bunbuga right now? Anything new? Anything cool? Anything we should look out for? It's the Carmen Y stuff. I don't know. Draw any parallels. There's a Carmen Y, isn't there? But yeah. So anime, we'll see how that goes. Hopes are not high. Did everyone see? Yeah, I think we talked about it last time. The English trailers for the anime. I remember talking to GG about it, or a couple guys in the comments and stuff, and they kind of feel like there's not much soul and stuff going on in the English dub, which is fair enough. When I watched it, one thing I did notice was like space in the sound design, like it seemed a bit empty, but who knows? That's just a little clip. I'm doing good, man. Episode 6 is tomorrow. Nice. It's good to have a weekly. You know, I'm guilty of not really going in for having like weeklies to watch. I tend to leave a series if I know I'm gonna be into it and just let it run for like a season, maybe even 2, so I won't catch up on something for like over a year, just so I can binge it. I'm a big fan of binging anime. Alright, so they're recapping all of Persona's wins and battles at the moment, and their trials and tribulations recently. Galactic, my guy, thank you very much for dropping by. Always welcome, always a joy. How are you, dude? How are you doing? But yeah, so what weeklies do I have? Actually, no, I don't think I've got any weeklies at the moment, because it's at the end of season 2 of MASH and the end of season 1 of Solo Leveling. Oh yeah, that reminds me, actually, stick around. This probably won't be the longest stream. I'll probably do the episode. I might do some unboxing during the episode this time, and I kind of want to talk about stuff coming up for the channel, for myself and things. I just realized this light's not on, which would probably be helpful. But yeah, I want to chat about that stuff, and I actually have a video to debut straight after this to check out. It should be a good laugh to watch. I think you'll enjoy it. If you've been following along, I've been taking my friend Nanashi to some tournaments and stuff like that recently, and I'm trying to make him into a monster. So I got a video. It's our first week of his training arc for Beyblade. My friend Manny was talking about some Carmen Y might be the 4th main character. I told him no, it's not the case. It's a little bit too early for that. Chill, I'm telling him, right. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a 4th main character. I think it'll be, personally, I think it's probably just Carmen X inviting people to have a battle with. If it isn't a member of Team Persona currently, then it's likely to be someone maybe we never find out the identity of. I guess that could be cool. Eugen Savior, what is up? What's up? enjoying the UX bays. Just started. Yeah, no, sorry, I haven't actually opened them yet, so I haven't been able to enjoy them. But I have promised to take them to. I've got a G3 tournament today that I'm going to in a few hours, and I've promised to take them so my friend can try them out. So yeah, I might not even be the first one to let them rip, but we'll see. Galactic doing good. Hope you're doing good too. I am doing pretty good. I am pretty hungry. I will definitely be eating as soon as we're off the stream, but that is all good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to finally stream. I haven't been streaming this week. Training has kind of gotten in the way of it this week, unfortunately. So we'll try and fix that ready for next week if we can. Dram Buster goes mental. Yeah, man, I saw in your video. It goes hard. Should we start popping open some boosters? So I always watch the anime and then wait till the end to do the majority unboxing, because it's not just these. I've got something else stupid to unbox. Maybe I'll unbox the stupid thing first, because it wasn't planned to be as part of the unboxing, but it's just still in the box and it's a bit of a random one. You might be interested to see what it's like. So 1 second, I might turn this ring light on as well. Oh, sorry, it's my big head. There you go. So I shared this box on the Discord and on the community tab. Anyone guess what's in it? Ray, how's it going, dude? You're good? You're good? Just in time for us to start unboxing some super official Takaratomi goods. Where's Hell's Hammer? That's a good fucking question, mate, to be honest. I would like to know where Hell's Hammer is. So, when I did I did 2 waves of UX pre-orders. The first one was the moment everything went live on Amazon Japan. I ordered 1 of each of the X-Bays. And then, a little bit later on, like the prices went down. There were options for like decent like shipping and stuff like that, because I paid extortionate amounts for just the 3 individual ones. So I ended up pretty much ordering everything else from UX. So I got 2 copies of Hell's Hammer on the way, each of the grips and the white launcher, as well as ordering the new UX Stadium set. So that way I'd get my other 2 Drown Buster and Wizard Rod. So a bunch of stuff. And the expected delivery dates and stuff like that was the same. Is this just a recap episode? It was all the same. And then, like, is typical with all my orders from Amazon Japan, all that kept happening was I was getting told carrier facility. Now they're telling me my Hell's Hammer stuff and the grips and that will arrive by Monday, so tomorrow for me. These ones I was expecting last. They weren't meant to arrive, at least the predicted dates, until mid-month, which I thought was insane anyway. So yeah, everywhere else in the world has UX already, and I'm like 10 minutes away from Japan. But yeah, so everything's kind of pouring. I don't think I'm going to get my stadium set until May, which is really sucky, but we'll see. We'll see where everything comes. I'll probably end up getting my Driggers before I get the stadium set, which is frustrating. The Flame BX Stadium, you got it. That green Hasbro Stadium got me excited. Oh, the Bucket Stadium, bro, that looks hilarious. That looks like there's going to be a fair few deaths, but at the same time, I'm all for it. I want one. I definitely want one. That's like my most anticipated Hasbro release now, because I want to do some battles on that thing. That looks hilarious. Keemon, honestly, I'm going to agree with you there. Play Bait X. I think Kamen Y might be Kamen X or someone else, but for now I'm going to say it might be X behind that disguise as the Y man. Yeah, I think so, dude. I think so. But if we're wrong, then I guess we just get a cool new character, so win-win. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. Bam, there we go. Here is the I'll try and make sure to get some decent shots of it, because I should use this in the fake review video. So packaging wise, apart from like difference in logos, is pretty much identical to getting a BB10. Mine's I don't know if you can see already, mine's been fucking smushed in transport, so we'll see how that looks when it comes out. I made a live stream. Yeah, bro, I apologize. I've just not been doing them. But I always appreciate you making it by. GG, how you been, my bro? How you been? Region, it may be goofy, be a crazy stadium for compact yet explosive battles. Yeah, it will be. It'll be mental. Honestly, I haven't seen the dimensions of it. I don't know what that is and stuff, but I'm expecting danger, which is quite odd for Hasbro, but I guess profits and stuff in it. Nintendo Blood, my guy, how you doing? The bucket stadium going to be ridiculous. Extreme finish will just be getting hit in the face. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Like, does it have? Because I've seen like the images and stuff, but I can't remember. Does it have pockets inside the bucket stadium, or is it like a spin finish only, or do you have to knock it out? Like, how's it going? It's going good, man. Going good. Got some Beyblades to unbox. Got some stuff to watch. Got a tournament later on today. Got loads of tournament news to share. Yeah, feeling pretty good, dude. Oh no way, is that a bootleg stadium? This is a bootleg stadium. This is the Beyblade X, or Beyblade X, whatever. I know I did a review on the 3-on-3 set for the. I still don't know how to say that. Beyblade X, Beyblade X. I don't know. How are you still liking the trio so far? But Bird, he's got to do better. And Multi was telling him right in the manga, just because you have a Bey doesn't mean you're going to be strong. So I love the manga, and I actually really like this trio of characters. I think they're a good little selection. I just think they completely missed the chance for Bird to win against that Beytuber in the manga. I think that was a weird decision. I thought that was perfect, teeing him up to get a good justified victory that would legitimize him. And now I don't know what their plan is to do with him, you know. But they're doing a bit of a train at the moment. They got like matching themed, not matching color, but matching themed tracksuits, which is pretty cool. I'd like a Beyblade team with those. It's the same size as the Hasbro Burst Stadium. Okay. Also used green Hasbro Stadium that's similar in dimensions. Yeah. And all, but it's a little more dangerous. It does, but they look pretty shallow. Okay. That'll be interesting. So use your Dranzas in there. Dranza on 560 gear point. If those are shallow pockets, it'll never get over finished. That's what that bucket stadium's for. It's for the Dranza lovers. It's got 4 pockets. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Region has pockets. It does have one for extreme finish. That's amazing. So it's got 4 pockets in total plus. Sorry, it's got 4 pockets plus an extreme finish, or Hope everyone is having a good one. They are now. You're here, GG. Pockets to help fling the bays out the bucket. That's just Beyblade X, but the L is curved as a circle. Is it? Is that what I guess, because like it's like meant to be like a gear. I guess that's kind of cover. Who knows? Is a knockoff stadium a lot cheaper? So much cheaper. I think I can get a BX10 standard here in, like, if I went to the mall or something, which would probably be the cheapest price for it, for about 12,000 baht. So it's like 30 English pounds. I don't know how many dollary dues that is, like 35 to 40 maybe. And this shipped cost 220 baht, so about a fiver, about £5. About 5 British pence. Yo, Nazuma, what's going on, my dude? The Riz has entered the chat. Hell yeah, Dranza gang. Yeah, boy. Oh god, the amount of static coming off this thing. Like, all my hairs are... all my 3 leg hairs are standing up from it. Manny was telling me that he doesn't like X because it has a girl main character. Bro, come on. In the trio group, said, well, guess what, buddy? All Beyblade generations. Can't wait to have boys. Bro, I'd much prefer female main characters and stuff. Not because of all the whatever, just easier on the eyes, isn't it? Got yo, dapping up Nazuma. What up, what up, what up? GG, the stadium costs about the same as a TT1. Alright, yeah, so this thing's been absolutely smushed. And you can feel already like this is a much cheaper, thinner like plastic. Like, you do not expect much from this. Let's try and pop it back into place and see if we can get it constructed, put together. I haven't located my stadium clips yet, which it was meant. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say I'm excited about these because they got some cool looking green ones. I was like, damn! I just put in an order with Noozle 3D. I should have ordered some stadium clips if these ones didn't arrive. Absolutely waste these really nice TPU ones on a crappy stadium like this. God damn. Alright. Alright, we're wrestling it back into some kind of shape. Even the actual stadium's kind of bent and twisted. Alright. So everything seems to work the same, but like where these are all like clipping on and stuff like that, because the plastic's like a lot thinner and cheaper, like it feels like they can just like slip out quite easily. Let's take out some of the extreme line first actually and see what the qualities look. Boom. What are you gonna run for the... Oh, sorry, I'm missing comments. Who knew there were so many safety conscious bladers out there since this cheaper Hasbro Stadium is surfaced? GG. Oh god. You're gonna get that Hasbro Stadium. I'm gonna need you to send one to me, bro. What am I gonna run for the tournament? So quite a funny one today. So I'm taking 2 decks, only one for myself. I'm taking my friend Nanashi, who you would have seen in a couple of the more recent videos. Again, I mentioned it earlier, but I am debuting or premiering or whatever a video after the stream of Nanashi's first week of Beyblade X training. So we cover entering a team tournament and stuff like that in it as well. But for today, I'm going to take him along. So it's an official G3 today. So it's Takara Tomy supported now. I'm going to be taking Nanashi along with a completely meta deck. So I've got it built here actually. Oh god, absolutely destroying my setup. Play that off. So this is Nanashi's deck for today. It's purely a meta deck. Purely a meta deck. So he's got Unicorn Sting, 460 Orb. He has got Phoenix Wing, 560 Point. And he has finally got Hell's 960 Ball. So the idea here is to see if someone with 2 weeks of Beyblade experience can take a meta deck to an official tournament and win. So we'll see if he can do that. For myself today, I have got my Unicorn Sting on 560 High Needle combo, which I really like. It's done really well for me so far. I have got the Legend, that is my Smash Knight, Night Shield on 360 flat. The strongest combo in Beyblade X, so I know it's cheating, but you know. And then I am actually taking a Phoenix Wing. So this is the first tournament that I'm going to, even though every tournament I've been to, I think Phoenix Wing has been released, I'm not sure, but Phoenix Wing's been released. I haven't been able to use it at a single tournament yet. When we did the team tournament the previous week, we were allowed to use Phoenix Wing. I didn't know though, I thought it was the same ban list they had the tournament the week before. So I've played against Phoenix Wing in tournaments, but I've not been able to use one. And I'm not sure, I'm not sure if I want to, but I'm taking it with me. So I've got what have I got? Phoenix Wing. I think I've got Phoenix Wing on 960 ball. So I'm trying it out a bit different. I'm not trying it on point. I want to try it out on ball and see how that is. Whoever's being sus, I must have blocked. That's because we know it's going to be crazy as fuck. Blade BX, you know what I'm saying, man. I'm glad you agree. Like having a female MC in X isn't really a problem for none of us. I don't know why Manny is a problem with that. Well, I mean, he's called Manny. He's not called Womani. I don't know. There's a joke there somewhere. Too good for me to make though. Good bro. I was talking to my mate that has the car at Ibiza Circuit, and it reminded me of when we were talking cars a while back. He said you got to get out there and tear it up, Nazima. I want that Hasbro Stadium now. Yeah, man, I want it. I really want it. It looks like a good laugh. It looks like a good laugh. I just want to see it in action. Galactic, mate, I've seen your battles, bro. Yeah, Galactic, man, your battles are wild. Like, how do they jump so high? Like, I don't see that happen. And anyone else, have you got, like, this is the... I know I'm making a series on launch power and stuff, but this is the guy we need to find out about launch power from. Like, I'm interested in trying the Has Cheap Stadium. Keyman. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Blade BX. I'll send you a kangaroo too. It's a sparring partner. I could do with one. All my sparring partners bailed on me this week. I was meant to be getting boxing rounds in, throw some hands, but everyone flipping bailed on me 2 different sessions, man. God. Me? Check my Discord chat. Let me have a look. Are we talking Bega chat? Okay. Okay, extreme zone, over zone. Oh, so it goes into the corner as like the pockets. Alright, that's interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, this is the extreme line from the fake stadium. Like, so pretty much the same as the real ones, to be honest. You know what? I actually don't want to take apart any of my X stadiums right now. But yeah, this bit at least doesn't seem too bad a quality. So I won't do a test on how good it is right now, but yeah, we'll check that out in the video at some point. I do like these X clips though, the green ones. Does the normal BX10 come with green ones? I thought, or do all of them come with like black? Is it black or white? Sorry. Let's see if this thing goes together okay. God, like honestly, where this one's like mashed and mangled here does not look good. But I'm trying to find STL files for extreme lines so I can maybe hack them apart and design something for oh god, these, don't know if these will go in, for my big anime IRL stadium that I got outside. I'll get some extreme dashes on the go in that one, but I think I'm gonna end up having to 3D scan some of my own ones and then just work off of those files, and there we are, all constructed together. Like, my main concern is that bays will be flying out of this bit easily. Like, look at that, look at all that space. That's insane. There is no way bays won't be flying out of there. All the sides. Alright, episode's over. Yeah, nothing happened with the invitation, nothing happened with Carmen Y, as expected. Bro, like the gaps on the sides and the back are normal, almost as big as the one for the extreme finish zone. That's insane. That is insane. Like, it doesn't even go down as low as it needs to. Look at that, it comes over the top of it. Bro, if you buy this, use some tape to seal the sides. That's amazing. Alright, what's the preview for next episode? Let's catch up with some chat. Oh, Team Phalanx. Stone Mont Blanc against a Sharky combo. Hell's Chain against Stone Mont Blanc. He's going to have to lose to him again, though. He's going to have to lose to him again. He can't win. Ooh, let's go. You can't clickbait us with the chance of Hell's Chain winning because he's not allowed to. He hasn't won in the manga. Oh well. We'll see. Maybe the anime will be like, fuck it, let's have Bird win and he can break that guy's blade back. Alright. Let's catch up on chat. I apologise. Boom. I do like the nickname Has Cheap Stadium. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no worries. Playbacks and the kangaroo. Yep, saw that. Roasted. Check the chat. Yes. Okay. Galactic thinks he's Xander from Beyblade Burst with that menacing power launch. I learned who that character was the other day because someone commented on my one of my launch videos and said the same thing. So I did a quick Google, and that guy has a strong launch. I would help, bro, but if... What did I do? Oh, I stopped recording. My bad. I would help, bro, but if you know, you would kick my ass. Probably provide some comic relief. I'm cool with playing Beyblades with Manny and watching the series with him, but one thing I don't like is when he always touch me after battling, touching my shoulder with his hand. I mean, bro, no means no. You tell him to get off you if you're not comfortable with that. Not a touchy-feely kind of guy, rather. Bro, just, I don't know. I don't know if it's a cultural difference or what, but do not be abused, my guy. That I don't know. The way you're saying it makes it sound sketchy. Don't know if it actually is, but shall we move on to some UX unboxing? I'll get the big boy out first. But yeah, so today we've got a G3. In a few weeks' time, I will be flying to Bangkok to compete in a G2. So if you don't know already, the way it kind of works is a G3 is like a weekly run tournament supported by Takara Tomy. So they're in Japan every weekend, across Southeast Asia. So like Singapore, Thailand, or like Philippines, they're all running them every weekend at the moment. And they're where you can win the gold recolors of Night Shield. But the G2 is like the equivalent to like a regionals. So it's a bit of a step up. And that's where you can win the recolors of the string launcher. So you can get the bronze, silver or gold one. And then after that, which is also coming up. So this is the tournament schedule at the moment. So we should have pretty much weekly G3s in Phuket now, which is really, really cool. It'll only be one a week, I think, unlike Bangkok, where every venue runs like 4 a week and then 2 extra ones for kids. But we'll just probably have the one. And then in a few weeks' time, it's going to Bangkok for a G2. Then the month after that, they're going to host a G2 here in Phuket, which is really, really cool. But it'll be interesting to go to because hopefully it means that some people who aren't like obviously in the Beyblade community in Phuket so far might show their faces, which is really cool because at the moment it feels like I already know everyone who's playing Beyblade, like at least adult wise here in Phuket. So it'd be cool to maybe meet some new people that drop in. And then the month after that, so June 8th and 9th, there's going to be a G1, which is the equivalent to nationals. So if you watch the G1 they did in Japan when they released Phoenix Wing, not Feather, Phoenix Wing, it's the same as that. So it's where you can win the bronze, silver or gold Dran sword. Now I haven't booked my tickets to that one yet, but that is my next job to do. It's just yeah, booking everything else has been a bit draining on the cash flow, but I do not want to miss that one. That would be amazing to go to nationals, chance of being a national Beyblade champ. And if I do that, the Asia arc is completed. Blaybacks, I like touch it, I mean like tapping, not other stuff, bro. I mean to get you confused, but yeah, blading is my thing. Oh yeah, I'll take 2 of those gold launchers, bro. I'm going to 2 G2s. You know what? We'll make a deal now. If I win 2 G2s, you can have one of those gold launchers. All right. But I have to win 2. If I only win 1, I'd kind of like to keep it myself. Alright. So, we get a blue ripcord. Is it sad that these are the things I get most excited for? Like, launcher recolors and stuff like that. Like, things like that just make me happy. But these are super dope. Super, super dope. That's another thing, like, I completely get the whole thing with the Hasbro launchers, getting the weaker launchers and stuff like that, and not needing loads of the big strong ones. But I find myself constantly giving people free winder launchers, so getting them, like getting regular starter packs, is like pretty important for me. So I hope Takara Tomy doesn't stop giving away the big launchers, because I need them. I'm like giving them away all the time. Get that W, bro. I will try to. You better win both. I will try, man. Like, I'm going for it. Like, yeah, the video I'm going to debut after this, I know I'm training my guy Nanashi for a Beyblade, but I'm also still doing my own training at the same time. We are working very, very hard in very, very hot conditions. Phuket is averaging about 43 degrees at the moment, and it's been humid as fuck. It's been insane this week, especially. All right, here it is. Oh, that's a nice, deep, dark, kind of regal-looking blue there. I like that a lot. This thing looks like, you know, they did the Power Rangers reboot with Heisenberg and, you know, Bryan Cranston and what's his name? Is it Billy? Stranger? All those guys anyway. They did the relaunch with like is it Emma Banks? But yeah, this looks like one of the little morphing chips that they have in that one. Like the kind of shape. That's funny. That's pretty dope. Alright. 160. Definitely want to try this out on I got a completely fresh and unused blue Night Shield ready to just absorb these parts from a Dran Buster. I want to try out XL and stuff on up there, but look at that fat bottom boy. Look at that thick boy. Looking pretty damn good. He's got this. We'll see. I'll do my best. I was talking about I don't like Manny tapping my bay and touching my shoulder bay. It's not a touchy-feely kind of thing. That's what I mean. You're good, dude. You're good. Just having a bit of a laugh. Buster design is great. Sadly, it isn't top tier. It's just you're not launching hard enough, bro. Just gotta launch super hard. Anything will work. You going over there is giving me Hangover 2 flashbacks. Whereas Blade Bay X Bangkok has him now. Yeah. That's what it's going to be like. I'm going to be absorbed by Bangkok. Ooh, Buster. Hey, Elliot. How you doing, man? Good to see you dropping by. Okay, that's something I didn't realize this was a thing. I knew that they changed the plastic and stuff, but when you spin this around now, the gear chip doesn't move. That is something I didn't know. I did not know. That's interesting. I'm not going to lie, that almost, the way this attaches up here, almost makes it feel like a knockoff. Like they haven't quite gotten Beyblade X right, so they just called it UX. Not gonna lie, Buster for me, I think is the worst of the 3 UX. Yeah, I think that is the general consensus at the moment. I think we all assumed Wizard Rod was going to be amazing. We hoped Dram Buster would be amazing, but it's just that all-in strategy, isn't it? It's like high risk. I don't know what the chances of getting the reward are with this, but it looks dope. It looks dope. That's the important thing. Manny did mention to me he wants a Power Rangers Beyblade crossover. That will probably happen with Hasbro. Never going to happen because Power Rangers don't launch bays. They fight bad guys. I mean, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard. It'd probably do a crossover with, was it Infinity NATO? Because they got those little wanky little sword launch things. Sorry, I don't know if I can say wanky on a stream. I'm British. It's fine. Alright, let's get Wizard Rod. So yeah, still no Hell's Hammer. And I've already whinged about it, but I should have at least 2 arrive tomorrow, according to Amazon Japan. Buster makes Shark look safe. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, can you remember, however many months ago it was, the hype for Shark coming out? Oh my god. I couldn't think about anything else but low flat for like weeks. Not that I'm obsessed with Beyblade or anything. Alright, here it is. Finally gonna get my hands on an official disc ball. Here it is. Boom. I like that they've made the center yellow as well, and not white. Also, I didn't even realize this was a thing. I only saw it, I think, yesterday. But on the UX starter ones, you know, the recolors, it's not just a bit deeper, dark, whatever here. Or the 2 ratchets, the center bit's black. I think it looks really, really cool. I think it looks really, really cool. Say tosser or toss pot. God, I ain't called anyone a tosser in a while. Flipping tosser. You blimmin' toss pot. Tend to call people silly sausages most of the time. Alright, and that's the same with this one. Again, like, just looking at the bottom of it makes it look like a fake Beyblade X page, just because it doesn't have, like, all the gears and stuff spinning around. But here it is, the chunky Stamina Bay. I knew. I'm sure I wasn't the only one, but I knew this was going to be the best part coming out of UX. I didn't know you were British. That's actually cool though, because many countries have their own languages. Yeah, we speak proper England in Britain, isn't it? Wah. That's what everyone likes to hear us say. Wah. All right, so 570. I think this is gonna overtake all other options. I really like the 5 ratchets, so I'm probably going to end up using like either 9 or 360 along with 560 and 570 for the moment. But look at this bay, look at this sweet bay. It's like nothing ever changes, nothing's original, everything always stays the same. Everything's just a circle going on repeat. This ain't nothing new. But this one's got an engine gear, so I guess it's slightly better. I will not be battling those 2 against each other, by the way, before anyone suggests it, because I do not want my Desert Sphinx to get wrecked. But there we are. We're officially in the future now. We've got a couple UX bays. I'll be taking them along for people to have a go with later on. So the G2 in Bangkok actually coincides with the official release of UX bays here in Thailand, so they will be usable for the G2. So getting them in early is very helpful, because I will want to get some battle testing in. So when Hammer arrives, I'm gonna do like some big testing vids with those. Beyblade equals circle sandwiches. I do not want to eat this. I do not want to eat this, Elliot. Bro, this is coming from the guy who puts ranch all over Beyblades. No wonder you see Beyblades as a circle sandwich, bro. I'm an American, but I do speak and learn different language from different countries. Very good at it too. Nice. Bro, it is not easy for everyone else. I find learning languages quite hard. I try my best. I can get by in quite a few different languages as being somewhat polite, but I am pretty bad otherwise. GG, we speak fluent kangaroo down here. Oh, Struth, blimey, mate. God, yeah, I won't start dipping into. This is how I lose all subscribers, is just dipping into like terrible accent attempts. So I think my wife's nearly left me a couple times for doing that, to be fair. So, have I covered everything? We have got UX done. We have got episode 26. What is my opinions on episode 26? Meh. We have got tournament news. Yeah. So all updates on that. And yeah, going to a tournament in like 5 hours. So it's still quite a while. It's not even like 10 a.m. here yet. So yeah, still a fair bit of time. But yeah, other than that, I do have a video debuting after this one. So yeah, stick around for that. I don't know if I can link it straight into the next one. I'm not sure if I'm savvy enough with OBS and YouTube to do that, but I'll premiere it and I'll hang out for a bit. Yeah, we can keep the foodie Beyblade. So that's something that actually I've been doing this week. Been playing Beyblades a lot with my son. So he saw me doing battles in the giant stadium outside, and all week he's been obsessed. So I've basically just let him have all my fake Beyblade X-Bays, and we've been battling with those. And he is my son because the first combo he made was a Night Shield 360 flat combo. Okay, so it is genetic. Beyblade is genetic, just so you know. But I've taken some videos and stuff. He actually, I don't know if this is cute. I thought it was cute. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. But he was asking me while we were doing battles if we could make a battle video. And I think he assumes that every time I hit record that everyone's like watching as it's going, like everything's a live stream. And as soon as I hit record, he asked me, Daddy, is it recording now? It's like, yeah. And the first thing he did is he turned to the camera and goes, "Get on, Beybladers, Blade Bay X here." I fucking broke down crying, laughing. That was so funny. So funny. I absolutely died. But he's just there like really intently like telling you about these Beyblades he knows nothing about. Like he loves the Hell Scythe blades, so there's like 3 different ones in here. And he calls this one Flame Skull. He calls this one Electric Skull. And where's the orange one? And this one is just Orange Flame Skull. So these are his 3 favorite bays at the moment. All different Hell Scythe combinations. So yeah, he's picked a pretty good blade to be his like number 1. So yeah, he's got all these fakes in here, and he keeps smashing me with those. Like he's using his like gripping like ripcord launcher. I was using this until he broke it. I had to. He's absolutely smushed the prongs on one of these fake launchers, so I had to switch it out for this one because I was using this to do like more controlled weak launches. But what I ended up doing was like holding it like this and launching with just like that little bit of rotation to match him on power. So yeah, I'm just hyping him up, getting my ass whooped in the stadium. You could have him as a stand-in when you don't feel like going live. Bro, he would love it. Something I've had to like properly think about because I think he would absolutely love doing this. But he is only 5 years old. He absolutely loves gaming. He loves Nintendo stuff. And he loves watching like Let's Plays and streams and everything. He really likes Jaden Animations. Like I try to find something that does Nintendo stuff that isn't just what's the guy he watches all the time, Zach Scott, because that's just like about as PC and stuff as you can get. So I thought you'd really like the Jaden Animation stuff because of the animation as well, and it's pretty free of like swear words and stuff like that, apart from a couple of random drops here and there when there's normally someone else in on the video. But that kind of stuff I'm happy for him to watch. But he would love to do stuff like that, so him streaming like playing some Nintendo or something like that, he would absolutely love to do it. Yeah, don't let you know you broke it. It wasn't me, I promise it was not me. I fix things in this house, I don't break them. Apart from my own string launchers, I'm always breaking my own string launchers. But I'm fixing them too. Hoping that we see a Fox Bay for the next season of X. That'd be cool. What would it be like? No, we've got a Viper tail. Like Fox foot, Fox paw. I don't know. Maybe it'd be like Fox Screech. Like I still think to this day, I mean, I've gotten to see some really cool things. I'm going to sound very British and like country boy here, but one of the most beautiful and majestic things I've ever seen in my life, we're at Estover Fields, which sounds really chavvy. If you know anything about the area I'm from, it sounds really chavvy, but we're up there, and so I used to do a bit of like rabbiting and squirreling, so like hunting with like a slingshot and stuff, and we're out trying to get some squirrel or rabbit, and we see like this beautiful fox just like stood at the top of a hill just looking majestic as hell, and we just stop, and then it like runs off and it looks like a spirit, and it's like so like it's beautiful and everything like that. And that's the kind of foxes we have in like the southwest where I'm from. Then you go to London, and all the foxes I've seen there are screechy little crack addicts, like jumping into gardens and like banging into windows. I've seen, I was like outside of my godmother's house one time in her garden, looking over, and she lives in a very fancy area. I was looking over at one of her neighbours' gardens, and this little crack fox jumps in there, starts skittling around, knocking everything over, tries to jump through the window, bangs into it, screeches, and then sprints off back out, and like. So that's the kind of like foxes we get in like London, but foxes themselves and in the wild are beautiful as hell, like super majestic, very very cool. So yeah, Fox Bay would be dope. I imagine if it's Japanese, it'll probably be like some kind of nine-tailed kitsune fox type thing. That's what they do. Cheeto Scythe, Evo Shark, Fang Wolf, and Fox Fur. Yeah, Fox Fur would work. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool name. We had foxes at the crushing plant, and they would come right up to you for food until you see them fight each other for some food. Oh man, yeah, it's like they're like a mix of cats and dogs, I swear, but they look cool. Was it my wife, when we were first together, like a decade ago now, I think, she was obsessed with, was it Fennec, either Fennec or Phoenix foxes. They're the little tiny ones with the huge ears. They look cool, but it's one of those things that you're like, should these ever be pets? I don't know, because I've seen them in like zoos and stuff. I get a bit funny at zoos anyway. You think they can be a bit depressing, but we're in Honolulu Zoo, and there wasn't much else to do, so we're like, yeah, let's do a quick go around the zoo and stuff like that. And there's some cool stuff, but they had fennec foxes in there, and they just looked knackered. They looked knackered, hot and tired, like they didn't want to do anything. But what's really sad is I could probably drive 5 minutes up the road here, go into some crappy little pet shop that just has like, man, you see like all the rarest tiny little dogs and cats, and like things like sugar babies, you know, like sugar gliders and stuff, just stacked up on top of each other, like rare birds, lizards and stuff, and they're just not in good conditions. That shit makes me sad. But you can't just go and buy them all, because then you're fueling the trade, and it's just a mess. But yeah, I could probably go up the road and grab a Phoenix fox like today. I don't know why he named the first one Cheetah Scythe. We never seen Cheetos or Chester the Cheetah himself appear in actual Beyblade anime. Is it orange? Is it like a orange House Scythe combo? Is it Left Burst that has a Cheeto combo? It's like a 3D printed bay or something. One came up to camp, slight bar, and had sat on a chair. He must have had a hard day's work trying to blow off some steam. It makes me laugh, man. These animals that you would normally regard as being either like nervous, skittish, or whatever, but they're just so used to being around people now, they don't give a fuck. It's like when I'm on the roads here, like all the little birds and stuff like that, like they don't care if like you can be a split second from about to run them over. They don't care. They just like stare you down. The worst one though for that kind of stuff is all the soy dogs here. So soy dogs just means like street dogs here. Like there's thousands and thousands. They're everywhere, and for the most part they're quite sweet, but sometimes it's just like, doesn't matter, it might be been an extra hot day, it's just cooled down in the evening, so they've got their energy, they're going a bit crazy, they're hungry, and you can be going by on like your scooter or your bike or whatever, and they just decide to chase. And it can be pretty sketchy sometimes. Just out of nowhere, you turn a corner, you're trying to get home or trying to get to the corner shop, and you got like 9 dogs chasing you, chasing you. And yeah, you don't know who's got rabies, who has. You don't want to get bitten anyway, but you don't know who's got rabies, who hasn't, and it's just like shit. And they're like proper trying to like nip at the side of you on your bike and stuff. Like you got to go, evasive maneuvers activate. It's yeah, man, it's a bit of a wild one sometimes. Yeah, it's Left Spin Bay with the orange skull with sunglasses and have Cheetos, the background sticker. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Bro, foxes can live with it. It's the massive lizards out there sneaking up on you. Mini Komodo. Bro, we get big ass monitor lizards. I get a lot of big ass monitor lizards in my garden. That and snakes. We get a lot of snakes in my garden. We've had a couple pythons, a couple big like Asian rat snakes, and 1 cobra go through the garden that we know of, that we've seen, you know. So there could be more. I've spotted 2 cobras out in the wild here. Been very close to them. Absolutely bricked myself both times. They are, goddamn, they are like, you look at them and you're like, oh, you are only made for killing. Like, you are only made for killing. I've been to a couple like snake shows here, like nice ones, not where it's just some Thai dude like grabbing snakes by the neck and slapping the shit out of them, like a actual nice one. Blade Bay Animal Tamer. You know, I don't want to brag, but I feel like a bit of a Snow White sometimes. I like to say like a hunter, because they say hunt like good hunters, as in Hunter the anime. Have I got a poster invisible in the? Oh no, it's not visible in the camera chat. But yeah, anyway, hunter, like they say, good hunters. Animals are attracted. They like them. They can chill with them. But everyone I know here like calls me Snow White because all the animals chill out by me, just come over and just fall asleep on me. The lizards were nesting good, and we're nesting good and getting huge. One tried to run up on me though, so I got like, you've probably got something similar going on with you, but we have these little gecko lizard things here called jikjongs. At least that's what they're in Thai. I don't know what the English name would be, probably gecko or something like that. But they're tiny little things. They can get a bit longer and whatever, a bit fatter and stuff, but they're harmless. They feed on tiny little bugs and stuff, or like whatever food you leave out. They like sweet stuff. But they are just roaming around the house like all the time, constantly, in all the walls, all the ceiling and everything like that. Oh god, I've just seen Bangla Road mentioned. You ever seen any foxes down Bangla Road? Bro, I have spent next to 0 time on Bangla Road. The only time I've been to Bangla is when I'm gone to Bangla Stadium and I'm cornering fights. I promise that. I mean, if you see any foxes on Bangla Road, just make sure they haven't got a tail. Hey, Blade Bay X, you want to know something? Super Sentai had a cops and robbers theme season called Katu Sentai Lupin Ranger versus Keisatsu Sentai Pato Ranger. I think I did a decent job of reading that for the first time. Like, I'm just gonna say, that's pretty funny. I actually made a cops joke in the video I'm debuting in a minute. I actually made a cops joke, so that has some reference. I saw a snake in the plant one time and thought it was a piece of rope in the dirt and jumped. Haha. We caught it and released it in the bush. Yeah, I've had to catch, like, so my cats have dragged in some like baby rat snakes before, as like gifts for me apparently. So yeah, I've had to like scoop them up in like my rice cooker and just like chuck them into the bushes outside the garden and that. But one time, one of the guys who was working, because we got like a nice little thing of like banana trees and stuff like that just outside the front of the house. One of the guys working on it brought them in to show my wife and my kid one time, like a clutch of what we assume is rat snake eggs. We hope it's not anything worse than that, but he just brought them in to show them to her. And yeah, he I don't know what he did with them after. I don't know if he got rid of them, moved them somewhere else, or just put them back. You know, hey, here are all these snakes growing in your garden. I'll just put those back so they carry on growing in your garden. He's smiling too hard, bro. I promise you, If I had spent any time on Bangla Road, I'd probably be losing a leg. Bits would be falling off me. God damn. God damn. I remember actually, I had to call him out on this because I'm like, Dad, where are you going with this? But the first time my dad was coming over to Thailand, he was like, to visit me and stuff. He was like, oh yeah. I've been doing some research on it, and I've been watching some people on YouTube and stuff, and they say, oh, there's so much good food at, what's it called again? There's really good food up at Bangla Road. And I was like, Dad, no one talks about the food at Bangla Road. What do you like? If you're over here to enjoy yourself, Dad, you go for it. I'm not gonna judge. But I don't have any recommendations to make for you myself. Tongue twisters. He sold them to Hagrid, bro. Yeah, he would probably take them, although they probably wouldn't be as big. Like, although rat snakes can get huge. We had like, it was definitely over 6 foot. Went through the garden. My missus and my kid were like, what were they doing? Were they painting something, or they were playing with something in the front garden? And the missus didn't notice, but my kid saw it. It's like, mummy, snake, get inside. So they went inside. I heard them like scream, so I came out and just saw it like leaving the garden, like a huge thing, just like casually going across our driveway, like whatevs. Yeah, that Super Sentai season came out in like 2018, so yeah, I think it's like 5 years old. Okay. And now it still looks kind of new. Lupin Ranger and Patra Ranger series is the bestest one. Right? We got a fan. We'll have to check it out sometime. Galactic, stay away from there, bro. Yeah, food. Yeah, Galactic's gonna be out here. He's gonna be up Bangla, for sure. Watching the fights and enjoying the cuisine. God damn. And this is my naivety and ignorance. When I went to Bangkok for that first G3, so the venue the tournaments are at were at this mall called Siam Takashimaya, and it's huge. Like all the malls over here in Asia are huge, but this one is like hench. So I wanted to find accommodation as close to it as possible. So I literally clicked on the cheapest and closest one on Airbnb. So it was like 8-minute walk. I've done the same with this G2 actually. I've like managed to find somewhere like 10 minutes away. It is insanely cheap. It works out to like, what was it £13 a night, maybe less than that. It was between £8 and £13. I can't remember, but mega cheap, mega cheap. But I booked a cheap Airbnb next to it. I didn't realize until I arrived I was like right by King Rama 4, which has like some famous street next to it, which is like all like soapy massage parlors and stuff like that. And I was on like one of the like reject alleys from that, so it wasn't even like the nicer one of these like smutty kind of streets. And bro, like I'd be like getting back to my room or outside, and it'd just be like dudes trying to dress them up like super smart to go across the road and go get themselves a soapy massage. I'm like, you enjoy your holiday, bro. You have a good time. Galactic, they will see you a mile away, bro. Yeah, if I'm ever able to host like a big international world championships here in Phuket, everyone keep an eye on Galactic. Soy 6 for him. Bro knows. Amazing. Alright, I've still got the chat open, but I'm just gonna see if I can get this video ready to debut while I've still got this stream going on. Oh god, I might need to change my batteries on this. And I'll make this smaller so I can still see what's going on. There we are. Alright. I meant to say, they said not the Pata Ranger, but like the Phantom Thief team and Police team, both main characters. Like, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so everyone's dope. Everyone is dope. That's good to know. No, it's not alive. I'm going to... Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I can instantly publish it in a second. Sweet. Galactic, they'll see you, mile away, and the Russians. Bro, it is all Russians here. It is all Russians here. I'm not trying to have a go at Russians. I've got a lot of Russian people that I like and stuff, but it's just mad in the time I've been here. So like the last 3 years, it's gone from having like a high concentration of like Russians and stuff in most of the gyms and stuff like that to now the majority of the island and properties and everything like that being bought up by Russians, and prices have skyrocketed. But it seems like everyone's disappearing and there's not enough people to fill these places. So I've got my fingers crossed that prices on stuff out here are going to crash again soon, because it's insane at the moment. It is insane. But yeah, it is rife with Russian influence here, which has its pros and cons. Like, I got a lot of good Russian friends and training partners. One good thing about having a high Russian population here is you got a high amount of high level wrestlers to train with all the time, which is helpful. Very helpful. Okay, moving on from there, tell me, what new avatar bays do you want to see season 2 of X? What new avatars do I want to see? Well, one thing I do want to see is if these shinobi, samurai, and whatever bays are actually Hasbro exclusives, or they're just not really supplied to Karatomi yet. So having something like it'd probably be, knowing Japan, it'd be like an Edo period themed team, and they've got like a ninja, a samurai, and I don't know, a geisha or something like that going on. Probably along those lines. I can imagine that being a team. That'd be pretty funny. What avatars do I personally want to see? I would like to see some kind of black cat. So like a puma, panther, something like that would be pretty dope. I'd be into that. What else would I want to see? I can remember seeing them here at least a decade ago. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's nothing new. It's just the last few years it's been noticeable change to the island. Like a heavy noticeable change. Like yeah, like. And again, I'm not saying it's like bad for the island or anything like that, but because of the circumstances of it all happening with like the war and things like that going on, there's been so much shady stuff going on, and it's made it harder for a lot of people to get into Phuket or just the country on certain visas legitimately, because there's been so many like new businesses cutting corners, doing things illegally, handing out illegal visas and stuff like that, that there's been a real crackdown on everyone else as well. It made things a lot more difficult for me actually, getting my second student visa here. Like, man, it was hard. I had to get like new power, everything. A lot of effort. I won't go over it all now, but yeah, a lot of effort. Finally have Dino Bays and X after since the Metal Saga series. So there were no Dino Bays in Burst. That seems like a missed opportunity. Although, what was the theme for the avatars in Burst exactly? Because I know they got like dragons and a bit random actually. I don't really know. I'm not gonna say. They're doing business. Yeah, they're doing business. But what I think I might do now, my peeps, this has been very enjoyable, but I need some breakfast. I'm gonna publish my new video now, so I am going to stick around for the premiere of that. So if you're still on the channel and you still want to chat, I'll be in the chat doing that for sure. I am very, very excited to share the video. As always, like with everything I post, is not edited as much as I'd like it to be, but time and skill are a factor. So yeah, I work slowly and I'm not very good at it, so you'll just have to enjoy as it is. But yeah, I'm going to hit publish on that now, and I'm going to say goodbye on the stream. But please, stick around and catch the debut of our solo Beyblading video. Yeah, so we are about to go now. I will catch you all in a little bit. Carry on the... Oh, sorry. Tyranno Beat, Talentera. Tyranno Beat is the T-Rex, and Talentera is the Pterodactyl Bay. Hasbro, boom, 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 boom. Yes, bro. Yeah, man, they look cool. I want to see what they're like. I'm keen to try and snag a knockoff stadium on Temu after seeing that. Have a good one, bro. You can have this one when I'm done with it, bro. Alright. Thank you, Galactic. Thank you, GG. Thank you, everyone, for stopped by. It's been a lot of fun. Please stick around and check out the video coming up right now. I'm going to stop streaming now so I don't miss it myself. Peace, love. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. I'll catch you in just a second.